Alright, now, this is a series that has been forgotten about. The series was called Snick On Air Dare. It was a series that ran on Snick from the years 2002 to 2004. All three of the series premiered in the fall. And for those of you who never saw the series while it was running, I'll post links below to a few episodes that are already on YouTube. Yeah, from 2002 to 2004, the series ran every Saturday night on Snick, and they were called the Snick On Air Dares. The series, it was a spin-off to Fear Factor, which was very popular at the time, and it involved cast members from the TV show All That. Every episode, 3 cast members would be placed in these glass tubes, and then one of them would randomly be chosen. Well, not really. It was already scripted, but the cast member who supposedly was chosen had to do the dare. And the people who would host the Snick On Air Dares, it would be the cast members who weren't inside the tubes at the episode. And some of the dares, they were to lay down a bathtub full of worms, wear a helmet filled with live bugs, drink a gallon of human sweat, stick a live scorpion in your mouth, chew on used gum, take a dead squid shower, and the list goes on. And my guess is there were probably like between 30 to 40 dares in all 3 of the seasons of the series. And the dare that I thought would have been the worst, like if I had to do it, was the one when Jack DeSena had to get hung upside down and dipped in dog food. The reason why is because everybody hates the smell of dog food. I'd rather be smelling dead fish. And the fact that he was hung upside down, he was dipped in like a giant vat of it, and when he came out, like his whole body was covered in dog food from head to toe. I was just, and he had, some of it had to have like gotten into his mouth, or he had to at least tasted some of it. So I think that was the worst stare that was done by Jack DeSena. And every cast member who participated in the series, they would at least do 1 dare each season, but most of them would do 2 dares every season, but only a few would only have to do 1. And my favorite dares were the ones that Lisa Foles and Chelsea Brummett had to do, and because those 2 were my favorites back when they were on All That and the On Air Dares. And I would always get excited when either one of them had to do it. Let's see, Lisa, she had to get covered with rotten fish, covered in mud and hopped on by frogs. She had to chew on used gum, swim in fat-free diet turkey chili, and she had to dance with clam chowder in her pants. While Chelsea, she had to get her face covered in cow snot, drink a truck driver's bath water, slide into sour milk and use bandages, take a dead squid shower, and eat live earthworms. And they seem to always make Jamie Lynn Spears do the dares. Like, she had to get covered with rotten eggs and dump in a dumpster full of garbage. And the reason why is because Jamie Spears was definitely the most famous All That cast member after the original cast left. And the reason why was because of her sister, who I think we all know who Jamie Lynn Spears' sister is, who's now a judge of the X Factor. And in the 3rd and last season of the Snick On Air Dares, that was my least favorite. The reason why is because they changed it. And the last season, since they lost so many cast members from the season before, they made they'd make one All That cast member compete against a cast member from another Nickelodeon series, and the other cast members were like Drake Bell, Romeo Miller, Josh Peck, Jamie Spears, who the last season was no longer on All That. And yeah, I was a huge fan of this series, and just like how Nickelodeon made a remake and brought back Figure It Out, I think that would be great if they made a remake of the Snick On Air Dares, and that way they'd probably make like Ariana Grande, Victoria Justice, all them do dares, and I'd love to see Ariana Grande like do something like that. But yeah, really, that's all I gotta say about the Snick On Air Dares. I'm out, folks.